Today, I want to talk about all or nothing thinking when it comes to meditation and yoga. So many of us, especially if you're a teacher, have learned pretty involved practices that maybe the meditation is twice a day, 20 minutes a day. Maybe you're used to doing yoga in a studio that is serene and beautiful with beautiful hardwood floors. And it doesn't feel like you're really doing something unless you manage somehow to make that happen. The problem is, for most of us, we don't have time, especially if you're a mom or a practitioner or a teacher who tends to be nurturing everybody else but yourself. When I was a new mom, it occurred to me that I had let go of my 20-minute twice a day meditation practice because literally my teacher had told me and everybody, if you don't do it twice a day, 20 minutes a day, don't even bother. And so I didn't bother. But the problem is, I was at my most isolated, my most anxious, my most overwhelmed that I pretty much had ever been in my life. And I have worked for years in film, so I understood overwhelm and stress. This was a whole other thing because I was also waking up every 3 hours to feed, so I was completely depleted and exhausted. It would have been really nice to have meditation during that time. It took me a while to realize, wait a second, who's this guy to tell me that I shouldn't bother doing the thing that could potentially help me because it's not enough, because I'm not doing it enough, because I'm not doing it right, because I'm doing it on the floor amidst like a bunch of, toys, plastic objects, and, a babbling baby. So I decided I was going to explore just what could happen if I just had 1 minute of meditation. And I was shocked. I was really shocked because not only did I feel like I was reconnecting to a part of myself that had been gone for a while, that bigger picture, that kind of sense that I'm on a path and that, I don't know, I have this meaning in my life that is unfolding other than being a mom, which is absolutely the number one, most beautiful thing. But still, there's more to me. And I started to connect to it just in 1 minute of meditation. I also realized same with my practice. I wasn't breaking a sweat. I wasn't forcing myself to do all the crazy poses, but I understood the principles underneath the pose, inside the pose. So I was able to connect to my space and strength and playfulness and power and freedom again. So I want to encourage you to explore for yourself. And this might just be deciding, I'm going to set a timer and I'm going to just do 60 seconds of emptying out. So you can use your exhale to do this, just whispering, ha. And then maybe get to a point where you can practice bringing your awareness away from the thoughts and toward the space in between. And why is this so powerful? Because when we do this, we recognize that we're not our thoughts. We are so much bigger than our thoughts. And I think when we get busy, all we can do is jump from thought to thought and task to task. When we move into, well, the space element, right? So my yoga is based in the framework of these 5 elements, and we always start with spaciousness. So you can think of a sky or the whole galaxy, or what it's like to be at the beach, whatever helps you feel spacious again. And you don't need any space around you to do it. You can literally just sit and invite in spaciousness. And it's really about the choice. So it's not just what it connects you to, but it's actually the fact that you are choosing you. You're choosing to nurture yourself. This is very powerful because just like they say, well, if you can notice your thoughts, who's noticing, right? There's someone bigger in there. It's the same thing. If you can turn nurturing energy inward and lovingly listen in, then who's doing the love, right? It's that higher part of you. It's a bigger part, the spacious part. And when we make that choice to step into that part of us, we can start making different decisions for ourselves. We start to notice that it's easier to make those good decisions that are about caring about ourselves and honoring what our body needs, having strong boundaries so that we can be okay saying no to what just doesn't feel right for us. And yes to things that maybe feel a little scary, but we know that there's riches in there waiting for us. Over time, if we make this choice of a 1-minute meditation every day, it's amazing that we can start to see our lives reflecting more of who we truly are because of these little choices that we're starting to make. I hope this helps. If you need a little guidance, I have a free 5-day guided meditation where you get MP3 in the morning. But if you don't feel like you need help, I am so supportive, and I really want to hear how it goes. So reach out in any form down below or through the website, myyoga.com. And don't forget, take care of you first.